Hello, dear friends. I wish you all good health, a peaceful mind, delicious meals, restful sleep, and a body that always feels light and energized. Today, I'd like to talk about something many people over the age of 50 quietly struggle with every day. Weakening legs, tired muscles, and the feeling that walking and moving around just isn't as easy as it used to be. Sometimes, just sitting down makes us worry whether we'll be able to stand up again. Or, after walking just a few steps, we already feel shaky and unsteady. Yet strangely, some people have reported that just one simple dish at night made a big difference. By the next morning, their legs felt stronger, less tired, and they could stand up more steadily than before. Why does this happen? And more importantly, these aren't expensive supplements or rare tonics, but simple foods that doctors actually recommend for the elderly to support muscle recovery and strengthen the legs. So, what exactly are these dishes? And how should we eat them to get the most benefit? Please stay with me until the end of this video, because sometimes just one small change in your daily meals can make a big difference to your overall health. If you feel today's topic is relevant or helpful to you, leave me a comment below. Type 1 if you find it useful, or 0 if you're still unsure. I'd love your feedback to improve future videos. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so I can continue to share practical, simple, and valuable health tips with you every day. Now, let's begin with the first part of today's video. First, let me gently explain why our legs tend to weaken and our knees become sore more easily as we get older. Dear friends, once we pass the age of 50, the body starts to change silently, and not everyone notices it in time. These changes don't happen overnight, but they occur little by little, every day. And the first part of the body to be clearly affected is our legs. At this age, muscle mass naturally starts to decline due to aging. Muscle fibers shrink, and overall muscle density decreases, which leads to a loss in strength. At the same time, our circulatory system weakens, reducing blood flow to the lower limbs. This means our leg muscles aren't getting enough nutrients, resulting in weakness, poor balance, and shakiness when standing or climbing stairs. Moreover, the joints in the knees, ankles, and feet also begin to dry out, losing their natural lubrication. This causes pain, stiffness, and discomfort during movement. Even when some people eat well, they may still lack essential nutrients like high-quality protein, potassium, magnesium, and key micronutrients for nerve signaling and muscle strength. When the body is missing these nutrients, no matter how much you rest, your limbs still feel heavy, weak, and easily fatigued. You may feel your knees shaking if you stand too long, or feel stiff after lying down, or even back pain with just a bit of movement. I remember once visiting a relative in the countryside. Uncle Tu, now over 70, was rubbing his knees while sitting on the porch. He told me, "I have to pause for a few seconds before standing up. I'm afraid I might not be able to hold myself up." He wasn't lacking food. He had good meals every day with milk, meat, and vegetables. But when I asked if he'd ever thought about eating something specifically to restore muscle strength, he smiled and said, "No one ever told me. I just thought it's normal to be weak at this age." But, dear friends, that's not entirely true. Weakness always has a cause, and recovery is absolutely possible if we understand it early and take care of our bodies the right way. Don't wait until your legs can no longer lift, your knees hurt so much you need a cane, before looking for a solution. Because sometimes, starting early, with just one daily dish, can help keep your legs strong for years to come. Now that we understand why our legs weaken with age, the next, and most important step, is gentle recovery from within. And the easiest way to start is by choosing the right foods. So today, I'd like to share 3 simple dishes that are easy to prepare, easy to eat, and have been praised by nutrition experts for their ability to support muscle recovery. In fact, many people report that after just one night of eating these regularly, their legs felt less shaky, more stable when standing, and lighter when walking. The first dish is oatmeal porridge with pumpkin, walnuts, and black sesame seeds. Among the many dishes recommended for older adults with weak legs and muscle fatigue, this combination is simple yet incredibly effective. This dish is highly rated by nutritionists and physical therapists because each ingredient plays a specific role in muscle repair and movement support. First, oats, a whole grain rich in plant-based protein. What makes oats special is that their protein is easily digestible, gentle on the stomach, and well-suited for seniors. It provides the raw material for repairing and rebuilding aging or damaged muscle fibers. Oats are also rich in soluble fiber, especially beta-glucan, which helps slow digestion, stabilize blood sugar, and provide sustained energy without fatigue. Even more, oats contain natural anti-inflammatory compounds that help ease joint pain, especially in the knees, which carry most of our body weight. Next, pumpkin. Its vibrant orange color comes from beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A. Vitamin A isn't just good for your eyes. It also protects joint cartilage, supports smooth joint movement, and reduces dryness, a common issue in older adults. Pumpkin also has a natural warming quality, helping soothe muscle aches and stiffness at the end of the day, especially during colder weather. Now, walnuts. Think of them as a natural plant-based omega-3 supplement, ideal for those who don't eat fish. Omega-3 improves heart health, but also plays a major role in softening blood vessels, boosting circulation, and delivering nutrients and oxygen to all parts of the body, especially the legs. With better circulation, muscles stay relaxed, legs shake less, knees don't tire as quickly, and standing up becomes easier. Finally, black sesame seeds. Tiny but packed with nutrition. They contain calcium, magnesium, zinc, and powerful antioxidants like sesamin and sesamol. These help strengthen bones, reduce inflammation in muscles, and slow cartilage degeneration. In traditional Eastern medicine, black sesame also supports liver and kidney health. And when the kidneys are strong, the legs become sturdy and the back stays firm. How to make this porridge? Simply soak about 3 tablespoons of oats in warm water for 15 minutes to soften them. Then cook them with steamed and mashed pumpkin. Once the porridge thickens, add some crushed walnuts and lightly toasted black sesame seeds. Enjoy it warm, either in the morning or before bedtime. Avoid adding sugar or milk to maintain its full health benefits and keep your blood sugar stable. Many people have found that after resting overnight and eating this porridge regularly, their legs felt lighter, walking became easier, and they no longer needed to hold onto chairs just to stand up. Because when the body is nourished correctly and at the right time, it begins to heal itself quietly but powerfully. Meal 2. Roasted sweet potatoes with unsweetened nut milk. Dear friends, among the gentle, wholesome foods that help support muscle recovery, roasted sweet potatoes paired with unsweetened nut milk is an excellent option, perfect as a healthy breakfast or a light afternoon meal. Let me explain why this combination is especially helpful for those who often experience leg fatigue, trembling, or are recovering from chronic exhaustion. First of all, sweet potatoes, especially those with orange flesh, are one of the best natural sources of potassium, something many of us already have right in our kitchens. Potassium acts like a traffic controller for the nervous and muscular systems. When potassium levels are adequate, signals from the nerves to the muscles are transmitted smoothly and precisely. Without it, we may feel twitching, trembling, or muscle fatigue, even during light movement. Plus, sweet potatoes are rich in soluble fiber, which helps cleanse blood vessels, stabilize blood sugar, reduce vascular pressure, and improve blood circulation, especially to the lower limbs, which often suffer from poor circulation as we age. This explains why, after just a few days of eating sweet potatoes regularly, many people report less numbness in the legs, more stable steps, and better sleep at night. When combined with a warm glass of unsweetened nut milk, such as walnut, almond, or lotus seed milk, the benefits are even greater. Nut milk is a gentle, plant-based protein source that's easy to digest, and doesn't raise cholesterol like animal-based milk. These plant proteins help maintain muscle mass, slow age-related muscle loss, and support the repair of weakened tissues. Most nut milks also contain magnesium and B vitamins, which are crucial for reducing muscle fatigue and promoting deep relaxation during rest. It's very easy to prepare. Simply roast one medium sweet potato until tender, let it cool slightly, and enjoy it with a glass of unsweetened nut milk. It's best taken in the morning after waking up or in the late afternoon when the body starts feeling tired. Don't add sugar or honey, especially if you're watching your blood sugar or blood pressure. I remember visiting Aunt Lon, an old neighbor of my mother's in Ben Tray. She said, "Every time I wake up, my legs feel like they're made of stone. I have to sit for a few minutes just to stand up." But after just a week of switching her breakfast to sweet potatoes and nut milk, she felt lighter, her legs less tired, and she was even sleeping better at night. Sometimes the simplest meals are the most powerful answers when we start listening to our bodies and treating them with care. Meal 3. Celery green apple lemon juice. If you're not used to eating early in the morning, or you're just looking for a light way to cleanse the blood, support joint health, and boost circulation, then a glass of celery green apple lemon juice might be just what you need. This isn't just another trendy detox drink. It's a natural cleansing remedy that addresses deeper causes of joint pain and limb numbness, especially in older adults. Celery contains a plant compound called epigenin, which has anti-inflammatory and mild diuretic properties. This helps reduce water retention around the joints and flush out uric acid, a common cause of joint swelling and pain, especially in the knees and ankles during cold or rainy weather. Celery also cools the liver and helps relax blood vessels, improving circulation and warming cold hands and feet. When combined with green apples, which are rich in quercetin, a powerful antioxidant, the juice becomes even more effective. Quercetin helps protect muscle and joint tissues from aging damage and supports cartilage repair, especially in weight-bearing joints like knees, hips, and ankles. Adding a squeeze of lemon juice boosts the vitamin C content, improving immunity and enhancing the elasticity of blood vessels, which promotes healthy blood flow, especially helpful in the morning. How to prepare. Take a handful of washed celery, cut into chunks, 1 green apple, peeled and seeded, and the juice of about 1/3 of a lemon. Juice everything together, no sugar, no water added. Drink this 30 minutes before your main meal. 2 to 3 times a week is enough. A quick note. If your stomach is very sensitive, or if you suffer from acid reflux, try taking this after eating, or reduce the lemon juice slightly to avoid discomfort. Earlier this year, I met Mr. Sao, a neighbor from Tra On. He told me his legs would go numb every morning, and he'd feel dizzy when standing, especially in rainy weather. I shared this juice recipe with him. After just 2 weeks of drinking it every other day, he said, "Now I wake up with lighter legs and I can walk around the yard easily." Sometimes it only takes 1 small glass, if timed right and tailored to our body's needs, to deliver surprising results. Daily habits to support stronger legs. Dear friends, besides nutrition, a few small daily habits can make a big difference in keeping your legs strong and pain-free. Start your mornings with a light massage, from your feet up to your knees, for about 5 minutes. This simple act helps warm up your lower limbs, stimulate circulation, and wake up your muscles after a long night of stillness. Before bed, soak your feet in warm water with a few slices of fresh ginger. This gentle practice relaxes your muscles, eases calf soreness, and even supports better sleep. Another tip: before lying down, gently stretch each leg one at a time. Hold each stretch for a few seconds and repeat 5 to 10 times. This relieves joint pressure and reduces stiffness from sitting or walking all day. And if you sit for long periods, whether watching TV, reading, or doing light tasks, try to stand and walk around every 30 minutes. Changing positions often prevents blood from pooling in your legs and helps avoid swelling or numbness. These habits may seem small, but if practiced daily, they can lead to big improvements in how your legs feel and function. helping you walk more confidently and feel lighter every step of the way. Closing thought. Closing thoughts. Dear friends, as we've seen today, you don't need expensive supplements or intense exercise to support muscle recovery and leg health. Sometimes just a few simple homemade meals, if prepared and timed wisely, can make a world of difference. Try one of the 3 options tonight: a warm bowl of pumpkin oatmeal, a hearty combo of sweet potatoes and nut milk, or a light, cleansing glass of celery apple lemon juice in the morning. By tomorrow, you might already feel the difference: lighter legs, more stable steps, and a brighter, more energized mood. If you found today's video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so we can continue sharing more useful, down-to-earth wellness tips every day. And let us know your thoughts below. Type 1 if you're going to try one of these meals today, or 0 if you'd like to learn more before starting. Thanks for staying with us until the end. Wishing you strong steps, a peaceful heart, and long-lasting health.